Hello Aquarius, welcome to this reading. We're going to be doing a bonus reading here for the sign of Aquarius. We're going to be getting some messages from your spirit guides. So I'm recording this video here in October, and in terms of when these messages will align, I'm thinking between now and the end of the year, but really these could take up to 6 months. It could take up to 6 months to see these messages sort of come into alignment, but it could be between now and the end of the year. It could take up to 6 months. It really just depends on what wants to come forward, and we're just kind of allowing whatever needs to come forward. Try to detach from needing to know exactly when this is going to happen, but let's go ahead and see what's been going on for Aquarius people recently. So we have the Hermit here that's popping out. Let's get 2 more cards. What has been going on for Aquarius people that are here, that are present in this video? What's been going on for Aquarius people right now? Okay, we have the Chariot. Let me get one more card here, and we have the 2 of Pentacles. So the Hermit here, the Chariot, and the 2 of Pentacles. I am using the After Tarot, the Before Tarot, and the Rider-Waite Tarot. So I'm looking at this Hermit, and you have this snake energy here, okay, in this illustration, really looking to transmute something, really looking to manifest something here and work with maybe Kundalini energies. I really like the illustration here. You can see the Hermit here surrounded by the stars, and they are plucking a star out from around them, and they're about to put it here in the lantern. And so to me, this is about searching for knowledge. This is the idea. I think that they've found their star. I think some of you have found your star recently. And what I mean by that is you have this here with the Chariot. The Chariot, this person's getting into the Chariot here. As you can see, they're actually climbing into the Chariot, and they are ready to take off. Okay, they're ready to leave this city behind them, and they're ready to move to a new place. This has come after much deliberation. Okay, with this 2 of Pentacles, you've really been thinking about this movement here. Okay, you've been seeking, you've been searching for your star, as it suggests here with the Hermit card. You've been searching for your star, and I get the sense that for some of you, you've spent a lot of time in isolation here, trying to figure out, what does this look like? Like, what do I want to bring in? Where do I want to go? Some of you are about to embark on a new journey. This could literally be travel, but this could also be like a directional shift. The Chariot indicates victory and success in your future endeavors, as long as you are, sorry, I gotta make sure my mic's here, clipped on here. The Chariot indicates that you have victory and success as long as you are being as long as you are practicing self-discipline. And I feel like some of you here are gearing up for something new. Some of you are gearing up for kind of new journeys and new destinations, whether it is physically moving. The Chariot is a card of travel by vehicle, or just travel generally, but or by going to new places in another area of your life. Let's get some clarification here on the Hermit. Can we clarify the Hermit here? Let's clarify the Hermit. Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords. It did come out reversed, but I typically do not read reversals. So yeah, there's been this fresh energy here for you to find this star, find this guiding light, or find your star here. The Ace of Swords suggests that you are feeling divinely inspired, you're feeling divinely guided. And yeah, I think some of you have really been connecting to something outside of you. Okay, I think I have the cards reversed. Yes, that's what it is. We have this Justice card here to clarify the Chariot. This is a very simple message for that Chariot card, which is the Chariot and the Justice. It's very simple. The Justice card says that basically the Justice card says that the actions you take are very important. Okay, we all get the outcome that we deserve with the Justice card. And so if you know that you are being self-disciplined, if you know you're doing the work that you need to do, this victory is on its way. Let's go ahead and clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Can we clarify the 2 of Pentacles, please? Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, we have the 6 of Wands. Look, this person's being knighted. This person they are receiving their reward, and they're doing their victory lap. So you have 2 major energy, actually 1, 2, 3. The Ace of Swords is a card of victory, the Chariot's victory, and the Six of Wands is victory. The Ace of Swords says there's a new beginning that will lead to success or a successful outcome. Again, it's also like a breath of fresh air. It's new energy. You have this here, this narrative kind of aligning with, I think, the Chariot being the most important card in this reading because of the elements of victory that we're finding here in the other cards. But this is because you've spent time here looking for your star, okay? Looking for your star with the Hermit. And also with the Two of Pentacles, you've spent a lot of time doing this, okay? There's been a lot of back and forth. This isn't a new thing. This isn't something that you just started yesterday. You have really, really been spending a lot of time thinking about this idea of finding your star, or, you know, I think some of you have really been self-disciplined here. You have this Four of Swords on the bottom, which is all about rest and recovery, recuperation after potentially a challenging or heartbreaking situation, even maybe. Let's continue forward here. Let's see what is going on in your current situation. What do your spirit guides want you to know about now? What do your spirit guides want you to know in the current situation? All right, let's see here. Get 3 messages. Okay. So you have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and you also have the Star here coming in. So it does not surprise me for you to, as the reader here, that you've pulled the Star. Because I've been talking about it. Obviously the Hermit in this illustration, the Hermit is finding their star, they're finding their guiding light. I think some of you found it, okay? I think you've been spending time doing this. I think you've actually found it here with the Star. This feels like a double confirmation that you have found something you've been looking for in life. Whether this is, for some of you, this is about travel, this is about going to foreign lands, you know, maybe doing international travel here, going to great distances. This card, the Knight of Wands, can really signify a literal move of location or a change in location. It could also represent, as I said, international or foreign travel. And the Knight of Pentacles, for others of you, it's not about travel. For some of you, it's about results connected to work. And, you know, some of you here are working very, very, very hard, as you have the elements of self-discipline here as well with this Chariot card, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, you can see this person on the Knight, they're offering a pentacle out, and this represents a result that has come after you spent a lot of time doing something. Okay, you've spent a lot of time you know, working hard, doing what you need to do, you know, putting in the energy, putting in the effort. It says that you are dependable. You are a person that if people give tasks to, if people, you know, ask you to do something, the Knight of Pentacles energy says that you're dependable. Okay, you will get the job done. You will always, you know, you will always deliver the results as well. If it's not somebody else delivering results to you, it's you delivering results to other people. And so Knights in tarot represent changes, or what I should say is events. Oftentimes they represent events. And clearly here, after you've been through a period of, I'm going to say star searching, you've been star searching here, you have found the star that you've been looking for. And I get the sense that this is going to feel very good, because the star in and of itself, just like at a baseline level, the star says that you are hopeful, you're optimistic, you're excited about what's coming in for you, you're excited for the future. And the star says that there's also some tranquility that is coming into your life after you've, I think, really, you really deserve something here. You really deserve this change, this event that's happening with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Can we get a clarification on the star, please? Can we get a clarification on the star? Let's clarify the star card here. Okay, Eight of Cups showing up here. I also want to take this card, the Sun. Okay, so the Eight of Cups and the Sun clarifying the star card here. So the Sun and the star, when I get that combination, it's like a sort of planetary energy, okay? It's something bigger than you, something outside of you. It says that you have the sun and the stars together, right? And, you know, to find those together, I definitely think is big. Now, the thing is, you do have this Eight of Cups with it as well. So the Eight of Cups says here that you're walking away from something. And what could be happening is that as you like as you decide, so like for example, the example that's coming to mind here is, here's what it is. So as you find your star, you realize that some things you have to let go of. You have to let go of some things in your life. This is what it is. So the Eight of Cups is walking away. Like I said, as you have found your star, you recognize that what comes along with that is new energy. And what that means is maybe letting go of some things from your past. Maybe this is people that you need to move on from, but this could also be habits. It could be routines. It could be anything in your life that's causing discomfort or disappointing you. This could be something that you are moving on from or moving away from here with this Eight of Cups. So let's go ahead and get a clarification on the Knight of Pentacles. Let's get a clarification on the Knight of Pentacles. So you have the Four of Swords. You had the Four of Swords here as well with the on the bottom of the deck. So you have the Four of Swords coming out twice in different ways, but you have it coming out twice here. And to get the Four of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like what your guides want you to know is that some of you maybe really need to take a break. Some of you may really need to rest, okay, and like take a load off here, because we're getting to get the Four of Swords twice to me suggests that you need to recover, or you need to like calm down, or recover, or like recuperate your energy in some way, especially because the Knight of Pentacles is considered to be a hard-working card, or same with the Chariot here, and there's clearly been victories in your past, but it's like, I think it's because you care. You have this Ace of Swords here. You really care about finding your star. You really, really care about finding your star. Can we get a clarification on the Knight of Wands? Can we get a clarification on the Knight of Wands, please? Thank you. Okay, Two of Wands. This is so similar to the Libra reading. If you have any Libra in your chart, I would check it out. I'm using different deck here, and we're getting similar messages here. The Two of Wands is all about research, planning, and preparation. So with the Knight of Wands, I think some of you are researching flights. I think some of you are creating an itinerary. I always like to say, it is interesting that you get the Two of Wands with the Knight of Wands, because I always like to say the Two of Wands is the preparation stage of a trip. So you buy the flight, you get the itinerary together, you research what you want to do on the trip, and then the Three of Wands, but in this case the Knight of Wands, would be you moving into the trip, you actually going on the trip, taking the trip. And so I do think that this is something that's very important to you right now. For some of you, there's some sort of important trip or travel that is kind of being manifested here, and it feels like you are being kind of led by the stars or guided by the stars to take this trip or this journey. On the bottom, you have the Chariot. So we have these repeating messages here that are coming in. We have the Chariot here, the Four of Swords again. So Four of Swords twice, Chariot twice. We have these energies coming in to give us, confirmations that you're on the right path. I feel like what your guides want you to know is that you're on the right path here. Can we go ahead and let's see what the outcome is for Aquarius? Let's go ahead and see what the outcome is for Aquarius here. Can we get 3 cards? Okay. Okay, we have a bunch of cards that wanted to come forward. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Strength card, and the Seven of Cups here. I really only wanted to get 3, but we'll take them. So you have this Wheel of Fortune. To me, this suggests that when you get the Wheel of Fortune, it does signify change. It signifies that there is change on the horizon, but there's also luck on your side here. You also have the Queen of Wands and the Five of Wands. So there could be somebody here that is a little bit, maybe they're a fire sign or they have fire energy about them. But this person, you may have to kind of, some of you may be engaged in a conflict here with somebody. Maybe they're a fire sign or they have fire-like qualities about them. But this person here maybe doesn't understand all of the work that you're doing, or maybe this person here doesn't understand why you're moving in this new direction. What I would say is, if you really feel guided towards something and you can feasibly make it happen, you have to do what's right for you. You also have this Strength card with the Seven of Cups here. So the Strength card, there might be a Leo that you're dealing with, or you might be meeting a Leo, or there's like something about Leo energy here showing up. The Strength card is all about overcoming an obstacle. This is doing something that is difficult to you, not necessarily difficult for somebody else, but difficult for you. And the Seven of Cups is about choices. It's about needing to decide. It's about options. It's about decisions. It's about finding the right cup for you in your life. And so, for some of you here, there's a little bit of confusion. I feel like what your guides want you to know is that this change that you feel inspired to go towards, you should do this if this is something that you really feasibly can do. I also think, though, about this change, I think what your guides want you to know is that there's also something that you may need to square up or wrap up here. Like, you may need to make sure that you are doing some sort of like preparation or planning to make this go as smoothly as possible. Can we get a clarification on the Wheel of Fortune? Too many cards. Can we get a clarification on the Wheel of Fortune? One card, please. One card. King of Wands. Okay, so King of Wands does what they want. That's the truth. The King of Wands does what they want, okay? And they're in a position to do what they want because, like, for example, in the workplace, they're probably the most talented person in the room. They're probably the most skilled person in the room. And they're probably the most passionate person in the room. And this is true in life. They can really stand on their own 2 feet when you get the King of Wands energy. So for you, it's like you are really feeling inspired to make this change. The wheel is spinning in your favor here in the future. You have favorability on your side. The universe is with you here in the future. And the King of Wands says, do what you want. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel, inspired and passionate. And don't worry about whatever's going on here with this person, this Queen of Wands. Also, I think some of you here need to square something up or figure something out here. You have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, this is about budgeting, planning, preparing for you. Okay, I think that this is maybe the one thing that is showing up here at this time for you that you may want to take a look at. Let's go ahead and let's get some of these Kipper cards. Let's see what else is coming forward in the Kipper energies here. Okay, so you have poverty. Let's see here. You have poverty, sudden wealth, pathway. Can we get 3 more cards? Wow. Wow, Aquarius. Can we get 3 more cards here? All right, so you have poverty, sudden wealth, pathway, change, house, and adjudication. Yeah, so the sudden wealth card with the Wheel of Fortune, to me, is always a good sign, especially as you throw in the pathway card. So Wheel of Fortune in tarot is your destiny. It's really like, what you feel inspired and called to do. The pathway is your true north, which is another way of saying your destiny. And, I think for some of you here with this pathway and Wheel of Fortune, sudden wealth card, you're feeling suddenly inspired to move in this new direction here with 2 knights, with the chariot. Again, the chariot, this person in this illustration, they're getting into the chariot here. I think you're getting into something. Again, I think you've been star searching. I think you found your star. I think that this is leading to big change. For some of you, this is a move, as you see in this illustration here. The car is ready, bags packed, ready to go. I think for some of you, this could signify a move, a house move with the house and the sudden wealth card. This could mean that you're selling a house or you're just making some sort of change or move in house or move in location. For others of you, this could be travel, but the way that this is happening is it feels very destined for you. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next reading. Also, let me know what you think about this style of reading. It's a little bit different. Let me know what you think. If you're still here, I'll see you in the next reading.